surreal and weird and strange. It feels like an acid trip. Hey y'all, it's Nat. I hope you're having a terrific day today. And for this video, we are going to be doing the end of year book tag. Alright, so before we get to anything bookish, make sure to hit like and subscribe down below, as well as tell me in the comments what book are you reading to welcome in fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it. I am so excited for this time of year. It is the best time of year. These are the vibes I've been waiting for. Clearly, got already all done up in my Halloween stuff. And so of course, to welcome this in, had to do the end of year book tag. It's just a requirement. We got the mid-year freak out for the midpoint. We have the January tag to start the year off strong. This one is to help us set everything up for a solid end of the year. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the questions. First up, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? Honestly, I've been really good this year, I feel like, of staying on top of books. I mean, I do have my current reads, but apart from those, really the only like long-standing book I've been reading is Dracula by Bram Stoker. And that's because I am working through this as the dates pass. Obviously, been a little slow moving, but I'm continuing to really enjoy it. I feel like we're starting to set up into some of the creepier, scarier things. So that's perfect. What does make me nervous is this ends in November, I believe. And I still have this much of the book left. So I'm worried these sections are gonna start getting longer and longer, but I am enjoying it. And I'm excited to officially mark this book as read in November, so long as I stay on top of it. Next question. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Honestly, looking at like what I've been reading lately, I don't think I intended to do so, but I've sort of already started into the more autumnal reads. I've been reading a lot more horror, thriller, mysteries as of late. And again, like that wasn't technically me trying to do so. It's just sort of been the books I've been gravitating towards. And I think I've just been already preparing for this time of year. I guess I'll go with like Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross, which is one of my current reads. That definitely does feel like a book perfect for this time of year. I mean, Rebecca Ross does folklore, mythology, whimsy, and she does it so well. And all of those kind of just pair very well with fall and winter time for me. Wild Reverence thus far definitely is continuing that trend. Although ironically, the main character is a daughter of winter and summer. So I guess like on one hand, you could say like spring, but on the other hand, you could say fall. So I've been reading the ARC copy I have and really enjoying it. So I guess I'll officially label that as my transition into autumn book. Next question. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? I honestly have not been very good about staying on top of my new releases this year, but there are actually a bunch coming out in September that I've been really excited. So we'll see if maybe I'll actually pick them up in a timely manner now. I make no promises. Starting at the top, one that is actually on my September TBR is Ghost Business by Jen DeLuca. This is the next in her Boneyard Keys romance series. I'm hoping to get to this one here soon, fingers crossed. There's also We Love You Bunny by Mona Awad. She is one of my favorite horror authors, and this is kind of like a prequel sequel to Bunny, and I'm very intrigued. I don't want to know anything else going into it. Her stuff is surreal and weird and strange. It feels like an acid trip, but she always weaves in great themes throughout her stories, and I always really enjoy them. They're so bingeable, and I'm really hoping this one's gonna be the same thing again. And then lastly is the next book coming out by 𝗖cie his𝘁_𝘁, one of my favorite fantasy authors, and that is A Steeping of Blood. This is the next in, is it just called A Tempest of Tea, the series? I can't remember, but it's vampires. Perfect for fall time. I'm hopefully going to pick that one up on release day and get my hands on it as soon as possible. Oh, I love her writing, and I did read A Tempest of Tea really quickly, so hopefully I will do the same thing with the sequel. Next question. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Shockingly, I actually did stay to the number they gave me. First up, All the Hidden Paths by Foz Meadows. This is one of the last books I have on my 10 books for 2025 list, so it'd be really great if I do get it read. I've just been a little nervous because it's on the chunkier side, but the first book in the series was a really strong 4.5 star for me, so I've been hoping to do like a 5-star series continuation like video, hoping maybe that'll push me into reading this. It's the next in the Tithonai Chronicles. Really hoping I will enjoy this one just as much as I liked the first. Here's hoping I get to it soon. The other one from my 10 books that I cannot believe I still have not gotten to. And I put this on that 10 books list in the hopes that that would really push me to finally pick this book up, because I've been saying I was going to read it for so long. I feel so out of the loop, still not having read this stupid book. And it sounds so good. It sounds so up my alley. There's just like some sort of a mental block going on in here. But Mary by Nat Cassidy. I know, screaming at myself about this as well. I really think I'll enjoy this. Carrie retelling, but the woman is going into menopause rather than starting menstruation. I've heard so many positive things about not only this book, but this author. I feel like everything he has come out with, I've only seen glowing reviews of. So I really I need to read this. And then I need to deep dive into his other stuff, because everything does sound very good that he has come out with. But we gotta get over this weird mental block I have. I don't know what's going on up there. Hopefully that'll happen soon. And then lastly is one for my horror bingo, which I am partaking in, and this will hopefully officially finish out the board for me. American Rapture by C.J. Lead. Also a pile of possibility books for September. I loved Mayfly from this author when I read it last year, 2 years ago. God, that's wild to think. But I really enjoyed the prior work from this author, and everything I've heard about the themes in this make it sound like it is perfectly up my alley, although it is a dystopian, which is not my favorite. But I need to read it. I need to officially bite the bullet and do it. It sounds so good. I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. Next question. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I mean, absolutely. I'm like already reading more from favorite authors. I have a bunch of books lined up from favorite authors. So absolutely. I mean, again, to Wild Reverence, this has already started off really great. I'm hoping I will love it just as much as the rest of the books in this series. American Rapture. I loved C.J. Lead's first book. 𝗖cie his𝘁 for Steeping of Blood. She is one of my all-time favorite authors. I'm also seriously eyeing Ava Reed's A Theory of Dreaming, the next in her Study in Drowning series. I loved that one as well, and Ava Reed is one of my favorite authors. So this is another one that I actually did get when it came out, but I have yet to read it, and I really want to. So I'm also hoping I will love this. But yeah, I definitely would say there are plenty of opportunities of books that I'm hoping to get read by the end of the year, and so many of them have really great potential to be a new favorite. Last question. Have you already started making reading plans for 2026? Shockingly. And I think this might be the first time I'm saying this in all of the times I've done this video. I have been really trying to be better about not over planning all of my reading, so I don't have this super set out structured TBR every month. I really am trying to let myself mood read and just pick up what's calling to me, what sounds good. With doing that, I've really only been setting out videos for like the next month, as opposed to I used to have like 2 to 3 months of videos planned out in advance. And I do think it's probably going a little bit better for my reading life. Content planning, maybe not so much. But at the same time, I also have like 5 active videos in the pipeline that I'm sort of just like, I'll eventually find a new book to add to this. I'll eventually pick up something that'll work for this. So maybe that's just the new way I need to do this. I don't know, we'll see. But to answer the question, no. For once, I do not already have plans for 2026 laid out. All right, and on that note, that is officially it for today, y'all. So thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit like and subscribe down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, let's go ahead and leave a leaf emoji in the comments. I have links to all my socials, as well as a few ways you can support me down in the description. I come out videos on Monday and Friday, but until then, I hope you continue to have a terrific day. Love you, bye!